AFLW powerhouse, Adelaide remains on top of the ladder, after edging a brave and fast-finishing Collingwood in a 2-point thriller. The Crows were overtaken by Melbourne, who smashed Fremantle by a record 88 points, as ladder leaders on Saturday night. But the two-time premiers ensured the positional switch was temporary, with Adelaide edging Collingwood 4.6 to 4.4 at Norwood Oval. The Crows' 8th win of the season did not come easy, as the depleted Magpies fought hard as they attempted to lock up their top 6 spot. Collingwood hit the front during the third quarter through back-to-back goals to last week's Rising Star nominee Eliza James. But the Crows were able to grab back the advantage through important forward Ashley Woodland. However, the Magpies came again, and a goal from dynamic star Chloe Molloy cut the margin to 2 points with just 2 minutes to go. Collingwood had multiple chances to pinch the lead in the dying stages, with the Magpies blazing away with several shots close to goal. But the Crows were able to clear the ball out of their defensive 50 and hang on, even without captain Chelsea Randall. Erin Phillips made an impressive comeback from a knee injury, gathering 17 disposals and kicking a goal. Collingwood's Ruby Schleicher stepped up brilliantly in the absence of star midfielder Brittany Bonacci, who ruptured her ACL last week. The Magpies lost courageous Erica Fowler to a head knock during the second quarter. Fowler was taken off on a stretcher after colliding with Adelaide's Najwa Allen. The incident will likely be scrutinised by the match review officer, with Allen making contact when Fowler had her head over the ball. Lions win big against Kangaroos. Jessie Wardlaw was on target for the Lions in their victory at Norwood Oval. The Brisbane Lions have produced a strong response to a difficult week after keeping themselves in the hunt for a coveted top 2 position with a 36-point thrashing of the Kangaroos. Severe flooding in southeast Queensland meant some Lions players had to fight to save houses in the days before their home game was moved from Maroochydore to Melbourne's Norwood Oval. The venue switch may have been a disruption, but the reigning premiers rode a wave of emotion to post a convincing 7.8 to 2.2 victory. Lions pair Emily Bates and Ally Anderson became the first AFLW players to reach 50 career matches, and were key contributors in their side's win. Sophie Conway, Greta Bodie and intercept defender Natalie Grider were also prominent, with Conway's 2 first-half goals critical in the Lions' ability to break the match open. The result means the Lions can still snatch a top 2 spot on the ladder and earn direct passage to the second week of the finals with a win over the Western Bulldogs next Sunday. But they must also rely on either Adelaide or Melbourne slipping up in the final home and away round. Blues continue winning run. Mimi Hill posted 25 disposals for the Blues in their victory over the Suns. Carlton snuffed out any hope of Gold Coast snaring a finals berth, beating the Suns by 30 points at Princes Park to win its 3rd game in a row. Mimi Hill and Gab Pound were prolific for the Blues, who ran out 7.4 to 2.4 winners. The Suns headed into the final match of round 9 needing a win to keep their finals chances alive, but it was the Blues who looked cleaner and more desperate early. The ball was locked in Carlton's forward half for much of the first quarter, with the Blues kicking 3 goals to none to lead by 18 points at quarter-time. Carlton forward Nicola Stevens, who had not kicked a goal since round 3, was the star early, nailing 2 classy left-foot snaps, with Jess Good kicking the only other first-quarter goal. The Suns lifted their intensity in the second term, evening up tackles and clearances, and eventually reaping the rewards on the scoreboard. Tara Bohanna marked strongly, then converted from 40 metres out, before Ellie Hampson kicked the Suns' second to put them back in touch. The margin could have been trimmed further had Sarah Perkins taken advantage of a free kick straight in front of goal before half-time, but the Star Suns forward could only manage a behind. A strong contested mark at the top of the goal square from Good saw the Blues wrestle back momentum to start the second half, with a fierce Courtney Jones tackle and goal minutes later pushing the margin back out to 19 points. The Suns fought hard in the final quarter, turning the contest into a scrap, but could not break through on the scoreboard and eventually ran out of legs. A brilliant Georgia G snap from the boundary, and a late Darcy Vesio goal blew the margin out to 30 points. AAP, ABC.